Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I am Nelson.
And I'm Teresita.
You're watching H&L, and if you're new to my channel, thank you so much for stopping by. I'm bringing you guys today to none other than Krull Smith Spring Show, and it's run every year in April, right around my birthday. It's one of my favorite times of the year to go do orchid stuff, and this time around I'm bringing you behind the scenes. I'm going to show you a sneak peek of what they have, and that way you guys can come visit. April, what is it? Do you remember the I don't remember the date. But anyways.
10th, 11th, 12th, I think. 11 and 12.
11 and 12. The weekend, the second weekend of April.
Of April.
There we go. So on the second weekend of April, if you're watching this and it hasn't passed yet, come down to Krull Smith in Apopka, Florida. You guys will not be disappointed at the amazing stuff we've been looking at. The patio petalums are mind-blowing.
Oh, Lord.
Just like the Medellinas back here.
Exactly.
So anyways, I will turn this around, not take too much of your time. So without further ado,
Let's go look at some blooms.
all right, my friends. So here we go. Let's go inside their fabulous showroom that they built only 3 years ago. Is this my 3rd year anniversary here? Is this 3rd year anniversary of the showroom or 2nd year? I think it's 3rd.
Might be. I don't know. No, I think second was in November.
The second one was in November.
So it's 2.5.
2.5. Okay, I knew we were around that ballpark. And guys, this is their display island, which I'm sure is going to win a massive award because this is
gorgeous
on a whole other scale of presentation. Look at these plants.
I might have to start buying this now.
Patio petalums.
Oh my goodness.
So this, I keep calling it Philippines, but it's Philippines.
Philippines.
So that's a straight Philippines.
Yep.
So the Philippines with the stony eye is a Mount Toro.
Yes, Mount Toro. That's correct.
I'm learning.
You are, look at you.
Saw that?
Look at me showing off. These are beautiful. The Cymbidium. What is this?
That is Cymbidium Orchid Thrun. It's one of the newer warm tolerant or heat tolerant Cymbidium that we're starting to get a whole bunch of seedlings of. So
Nice.
it's a fantastic new hybrid.
Yeah, because here in Florida, you know what it is to keep these things.
Usually in Florida, you can't get these Cymbidium to flower. You know, they'll grow great. They'll make these big, beautiful plants, but they won't flower because they need cool temperatures for a really long time. You know how like peaches go ahead and need a certain amount of cold days in order to flower? Same thing with the Cymbidium. So now we're getting the warm tolerant ones will actually flower here. And of course, they'll flower throughout the rest of the country where the regular Cymbidiums do too. But
Tan
at least these do
precioso.
well here.
This is beautiful. And the one next door is just as
And
amazing.
look at the size of
Well,
it.
this is definitely a Cymbidium heavy display.
It almost
Jesus.
looks black, it's so dark.
It's gorgeous. And then of course your Geno's Gen over there. This is a showstopper. Look at that.
That's the one.
Oh my God. There's so much in there. Dude, this is like unreal.
You gotta understand, that's like a, what, like 1.5 feet, maybe 2 foot wide?
Huge.
When it comes to being a show,
It might be a little bit farther. That feels good for me.
there you go.
I can stand on it, beside it, and not cover it completely. That's
Qué
a great
belleza.
thing. It is gorgeous.
No, I mean, when it comes to being a showstopper, Geno's Gem is definitely just about the best I've seen.
It really is. I mean, I've seen plenty of Geno's Gems that you guys have, but this one is like... And then I thought my Falcatum was doing amazing until I saw this one. I'm like, oh, why don't I show you mine? I'm like, nope.
Puts us all to shame.
I am not showing you mine. This is 4 times.
A year and a half? Yeah, just about a year and a half, right? No.
These are so
That
cool,
is
these
beautiful.
Falcatums. Let me see if I can get them. Because the flowers are so difficult. There we go.
It is
I call it the
gorgeous.
caterpillar bulbophyllum.
There you go.
Doesn't it look like caterpillars?
It does.
And then this one that I got from you, oh man, she is doing crazy good.
You know, and it's really funny because when they're younger and you only see one flower at a time, you're sort of like, you know.
Until you see
But
this.
then when you see this,
Hey, you guys leave them alone so we can get this work done. Come on.
Thank you. I'm glad you told them that because I can't concentrate while I'm filming.
Are you live now?
I am. This
Hello,
is Mr.
everybody.
Frank Smith.
I'm just trying to rush them along because
Tomorrow's
Tomorrow
a
morning.
big day.
it's the grand opening and you're gonna love everything.
By the way, I must point out that you look fabuloso. With this new weight loss and this new outfit,
This
you're
is
looking
not a
good.
new thing, you know.
Well, it's a new thing for me. I haven't been here in a year. I didn't even recognize you from behind. But anyways, Frank, you guys are doing an amazing job.
Thank you.
Everything looks
Thank
amazing.
You for coming, as always.
It's my pleasure,
I
man.
just want everybody to have a good time and enjoy the orchids.
We will.
Oh, we will.
We always have a good time here.
Plenty of trouble.
This is paradise of orchids. And everything has grown out so beautiful.
By the way, your Miss Annie Bell was incredible.
Did you see her? I was very proud to bloom her that much. 22 flowers.
Yeah, incredible.
Thank you.
And it's gonna get.
She's a special one for me. She's a special one for you, and she's a special one for me.
Yeah, she is.
Really beautiful, beautiful piece.
She is.
I wasn't sure if you had seen it or not because I sent it to you, and I go, I wonder if you got the video. But she was like, people were blown away with that one. Good show.
If
And
they
it
could,
looked
if they could have
beautiful.
only met the lady.
I know the story, and I shared the story with
you
my
shared the
viewers,
story.
and they said, you know, the story is as beautiful as the flowers.
Yeah, what a wonderful woman she was.
Ooh.
Well,
Miss Annie Bell will live forever, even in people's heart who she never met.
exactly.
Digbiana.
Big Beyond?
I think so. Denny
I was going to say Dennis over there.
It's another one that
but
I
you know,
always.
I always call everything different names, so I was like, I'm not going to say it just in case.
So guys, this is the preliminary of the shows, and I got to tell you, to mount these shows, oh Terry's, that's the one. That's the one that I have. The Knoll.
Is that beautiful?
Look at the name.
I will.
My God, it's 225. Guys, this is such a gorgeous Paphiopedilum, and so Norii or something.
You can't see the name. I don't know.
I know the name. It's a short name. It's okay. We're not doing names today. We're gonna focus too much on one thing. All right. Here is these African orchids that grow very cool, almost like a grammatophyllum,
like grammatophyllum. I was going to say they resemble.
and they have a lot of fragrance. Look at all
Look at
these.
these. These are beauties.
Gorgeous.
Beauties.
Mini Mark.
Mini Mark. It's funny when they first, when I first saw the Mini Mark, I wanted one so bad and I couldn't find one. Now they're everywhere.
Right? You see them everywhere. That's exactly what I was thinking the other day. I went so crazy for mine, and now they're so easy to find. These
Yeah.
are super cute.
They're super.
I wish they wouldn't look down so much so I can see
I
that.
know, right?
Look. Look at the ruffles on that.
Yes. That is gorgeous.
Tolunia.
Babies. These Tolumias are on steroids.
They are pretty.
Beautiful.
Orchidom Moonbeam, Orchidom Valentine. Did they just change the name of the Tolumias?
They might have.
Because that abbreviation I don't recognize.
Yeah, that RM, people do RM.
So guys, as you walk in, you're gonna find lots of Cattleyas on the tables, lots of Paphiopedilums. Ooh, look at this show.
That is beautiful. I was looking at that earlier.
That is gorgeous. More yellow. So pretty, so pretty. Everything is so pretty. Now here in the side greenhouses, when you come in and you see these little tapes, that means do not go past that to pick orchids, because these orchids are probably already selected for other projects or for different sales. So this is why they put these, because I know during the show they do break. People
Yes.
start pulling them and then when they don't see them, they go right through. So make sure if you're out here at Krull Smith, stay within this crosswalk, don't go in through the sides. Because when it gets really crowded in here, it's hard to keep that in control. Look at these falcatums.
They're just beautiful. It is a beautiful little flower.
Yeah. And you know what's great about it? It don't smell.
Exactly.
Look at this cochleata. How big is this?
That looks like isn't that the blue
This is a cochleata.
or black pearl or?
They call it the conch, not the conch, the clamshell something. Cochleata show something.
Okay.
All right, let's go in here. Now this area here is where they keep all their selected orchids to either take on the floor or to cross or do I was gonna say marigold. Cloning. Look at this, Terry.
That is gorgeous.
What a wild looking bulbophyllum.
Yeah.
All right, you want me to do it? Oh my God.
Not beautiful, but not.
Woo! That is deadly.
Okay.
That is so deadly. Look at that, how pretty.
And that is like variegated. Look at the leaves.
No, Terry.
No?
No. This is orange. This is cool.
That is beautiful.
No, what you are you talking about this?
No, this.
That's algae.
Oh, okay.
That's from the moisture.
There we
Oh,
go.
you are so cute, mamitas. Look at this.
That is a beautiful.
How cute is that? So many flowers. Está precioso. All right.
This is also very interesting.
Which one? Oh yeah. How did we miss that?
Ah, because you know what it is? There's so much to look at. Sometimes you walk right by something. But that is gorgeous.
That is very beautiful. Cool, cool, cool. Hold on, let me give you your name since it's right there. Karen Lewis. I wonder if this is Julian's fiance. Her name is Karen. I wonder if this is. So I know he has an orchid that he crossed.
That he crossed,
That he
right?
named
Yeah.
after her, but I don't know if that one
That's
is.
it.
All right, let's show these crazy beautiful papio petals.
They are crazy beautiful.
Wow, look at the profile on that. Whoever can come to this show this weekend,
Yeah.
woo, they're gonna have a hard time choosing because there's just too much,
There is.
right? There's beauty everywhere.
Everywhere you look.
Oh my God, look at this one. Ooh, I really like this one.
Oh, that is beautiful.
It's like yellow. And
Yeah, with the white.
and then the little green stripes.
Lots of beauties, lots of beauties.
Look how pretty all this looks. Everywhere you look, Terry, everywhere I turn my head, I see something like, what is that?
Yep.
And what is that? Look at this one. Oh, wow. This won first place at the Asheville Orchid Fair, I guess.
Krull's Lady. It is gorgeous.
Path looks like a lady. Ba-dum, ba-dum. Look at the moats adorbs. The moats adorbs. It's the most adorable orchid. It was there for the taking.
Yes, it was.
Now let's go through here and show these Medellinas. We didn't show the Medellinas, only in the intro.
In the intro, but these are gorgeous.
These are just on a stunning level. Look at that. Look at the size of that.
Yeah.
And let's look at the the ferns. Oh my God. Everything in here, if you guys look around here, it is a perfect environment for all these tropical plants. So if you're asking questions on how to keep these plants, there is definitely no sun hitting these plants. It's complete broken light, and look how well they bloom. Like this, look at this. Que lindo. So pretty.
They have the.
That is gorgeous.
That is beautiful.
Trying to get the light. And there's this dendrobium that we were. Didn't you get one? Oh, you got a different one from
I got a different one.
Plant Madness.
Yeah, that one was a cross.
Here are all of his Frank's aeroid collection.
Triple the size they were a little while ago.
Right? Last year they weren't this big.
No?
They're really beautiful. Look at that. I'm surprised the AC is not on. The back of this,
Because the night is.
it's cool. Yeah, this is a water-driven AC unit. So water drips and it cools the area, and fans hit from the back, so it cools all the area in here, giving it a very tropical environment. But it's been so cool outside that I don't think, even though it's 81 right now.
But it feels cool in here.
I wish you would love my environment, but you always burn and melt on me. They hate the heat over there. Look at these. Wow. So many catasetums. These are Terry's favorite orchids.
Yes. But they don't like me.
Someday you'll break down and say, I'm gonna get one. Oh, look at these. I've seen these before. So pretty. Ooh, look who's blooming. So this is a sort of like the bubble phalaenopsis, but this is a different one. But it looks, the flowers look pretty similar. It's just that the bubble phylum has more of a fur.
Yeah.
And you can smell it from here. This one you can't smell. The one I have, you can smell it.
I think this one isn't as potent.
Look, for you guys that had asked me, look how many they have.
Look how many they have. These are beautiful.
What's it called? Black Jack? No. Black something?
Prince something.
Prince? Black Prince? Or? Oh, Black Snake.
There we go.
Chiffon
The
black
snake. I should remember.
Yeah, because it has like the I guess the texture of a snake skin.
Yes.
Such a pretty flower.
It is gorgeous.
And these stands are really awesome, by the way. I like these stands
They're
a
great
lot.
stands.
Look how great they hold up the Gigantea. I was
That's
gonna ask them.
perfect.
I was gonna ask, is it Gigantea or Gigantea? All right, guys, so we're gonna go to the next room across because the showroom is in the center, and you can visit different nurseries and walk through here. There's a lot of stuff.
Welcome.
How you doing? That's
How
a
you guys
nice
doing?
plant.
It's beautiful, right?
How's everything?
Very good. How you doing, Nelson?
Good. Nice to see you.
I like the haircut.
Thank you.
Great.
So down here they have a lot of seedlings. As you can see, they keep a lot of the seedlings. The employees here, as you can see back there, they're all tagging, cleaning, setting up. They have flasks now. I think they're going to start selling flasks. I think that's a new thing for them now. See?
Yeah.
I'll have to ask Julian. And then Terry and I saw this because this is just a spectacular Paphiopedilum with so many flowers. And this is the Philippines. Philippinense. Because I keep saying Philippinense.
It may be the only one I'm ever going to be able to remember the name.
Because we've said it so much.
Until tomorrow.
Philippinense. And then I want this for me someday. I will have that because I love the rich white with that green.
Yes.
And I love even the leaves more. Look at the leaves.
It's a beautiful leaf.
I know a lot of people are like, what's the name? But I don't want to do that because I'm going to do that tomorrow. Here's paths galore. You find a lot of paths here. Mostly are special crosses that they've done here at Krull Smith. And a lot of them are actually clones, and I'm sorry about the fans, are clones that they have selected to put on the floor for sale. So you find a lot of beauty like this. Look at this. Like these aren't just your regular patio petals.
These are fowls.
Look at this.
They're fowls.
I mean, sorry, I haven't left the patio petalum section.
They're still over there.
I have this one. I got this one last year. It's really cute. Look at this, how yellow. It's really pretty. You don't see yellow that much. And you know it ain't for sale. Vamos a saber qué se puede hacer. Alright, they have more. I'm not going to cross over there because I'm going to probably be doing that tomorrow. But look at all these paths. All this down is all patio petalums.
Yes. And this.
3, 4, 5 rows. That's a really pretty pink there. I like that it's thin here. It twists into a thicker.
Right? Into a thicker.
Yeah, and there's lots of those. So maybe I'm looking at a lot of paths because I'm gonna try to keep my collection down to only things that I know I can grow in my environment, and those that do not grow well in the heat, I'm not gonna repurchase because you know it's sad when the summer comes, they melt, they start looking weird, and that's when you know it's just way too hot for your paths. And every year will be the same thing.
You learn that's how you learn your environment and what you can grow there.
All right, speaking of environment, let's go outside. Look at this, Harry. Look how many flowers.
I know, they're on steroids. They're just
Stewartianum?
Stewartianum.
Patio petalum Stewartianum. That's really pretty.
That is beautiful.
We got to get here early tomorrow because everything will be gone. These are really cute too. I have one of these.
Wait, you can't have this good thing.
They let anybody in nowadays. They just let anybody in.
They'll let anybody work in here.
That's Alcor? No, that's what is that?
Hey, Wilson.
Don't get me started. You're live.
You're live.
Oh, really?
It is beautiful.
It's almost cranberry.
It's just so gorgeous.
That is beautiful.
I don't think I've seen that one in person in real life.
What is it? Oh, Australian Midnight?
It definitely is
It's really pretty.
beautiful.
That is something
Yep.
stunning. All right, let's go look at the. I really like this.
You like it?
I love these, and I love these. I'm a big fan of these. Let's go see what they have. All right, guys, so as you walk out, you will have a bunch of nurseries here, and they go all the way to the back. You can cross through them. And then back here, it's gonna be, this is where we just were in, right here. And right behind it is where they have the food trucks. So when you come here, they will have food trucks. You will have the opportunity to grab a bite or a drink and enjoy the grounds. Now here, this is one of my favorite areas of Krull Smith. This tree here is absolutely beautiful.
It's gorgeous.
It's a very old oak tree.
And you can sit and just relax.
Is this oak? Yeah, there's oak. Yeah, there's oak. And so they place all the vendors on this side with each person owning a a space under the tents that Frank was so kind to do this, because this is great. It's all steady, the wind blows and those things don't move. And then you have your restrooms back there. Now let's start here with Tropiflora. How gorgeous this looks. And I'm glad they're already set up. See, it's great to come later on in the day.
You're not bothering them, and you can see.
The thing is, guys, when we do these sneak peeks, we still have to keep in mind that they're working, right?
They're setting up.
And they have a time schedule. They're on a time limit. They have to work fast. And like Frank and Pam, they are perfectionists. So they need everything to be, and I appreciate that.
Yes.
Because that's why they stand apart from everybody else.
Exactly.
And this is one of the things that a lot of people don't realize, all the hard work that goes behind putting these shows together. It's a lot of manpower, a lot of money to put this together.
Yes, it is.
And a lot of commitment. Because you have several people coming in from out of town, you have to make sure they all have their spaces ready and set. So it's not an easy task to put these shows. And this is very cute. And this is one of the reasons I like to promote them, because this is a good way of helping them, so that way they can keep doing more and more. Mira que linda.
Yeah,
That's another one that dies on me in the heat. And boy, have I tried that one. Psychopsis.
mine was doing really well until I forgot it was there, and I'm watering.
Oh,
No.
They don't like a lot of water.
They do not like water.
No. And they don't like a lot of heat. And that's Mr. Allen.
Hello.
Is it Gold Country?
Yep. Back again.
Keeping it back again. What? I'm trying to remember that song that says "Back Again." Da 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 da.
Yeah.
There's this. I was going to start singing. I sing on it on every tune. How's it been? How's it feel being here in our side of town?
That's wonderful, because I'm not in Sacramento doing my own show at the nursery. The workers are doing it.
Let them do.
There you go, right?
I will be in your side of town. Well, actually, in Palm Springs in June. I'm going for a week.
Nice.
I love California. It's such
I
a
do
great
too.
state.
If
I didn't live here, I'd live there.
Well, all the fresh produce,
You love Palm
It
Springs?
was like a friend of ours from New York who came and said, "Can we get something?" Yeah, we need some broccoli, and they brought home 2 packages of frozen broccoli.
Oh,
We never
we don't
have
do frozen.
broccoli. Yeah,
that's like here. We have farms everywhere.
exactly.
Oh, buddy. Now this is Mac Orchids. We were just at Gold Country, which Alan is a gentleman speaking. Super fun, cool guy. Oh my God, these grammatophyllums are crazy. This is Mac's Orchid. They're all his. You can't buy them.
Right.
And it says it right there in case you don't believe him. Pretty good. How you doing?
Good.
Mac Orchid, the king of grammatophyllums.
Yes.
Look at this one over here. It's a nice chocolate dark.
Ooh, that's beautiful.
That's my wife's favorite. Called PK.
She looks like she's be the model for these things. That's a gorgeous flower. What is this called?
Leopard PK.
Gorgeous.
Jumbo
they're
Grand
in
Leopard
spike.
PK.
And it won an award? Is that what I'm looking at here?
Yeah.
A ribbon?
Yeah.
Beautiful. That's really nice. I'm just amazed at this one. See these here? This is so pretty. You know that I have a ranch, and I started noticing all these orchids on my trees, and I'm like, I asked my partner, I said, "Are you pulling orchids and putting on?" He goes, That's your thing. That's not my thing. And I go, then somebody's coming in my yard and putting orchids on the trees.
How lovely is that?
So I took pictures of them. I sent it to Julian, and I go, "Look at these oncidiums." He goes, "No, you have grammatophyllums growing off of your trees." So naturally.
Wonderful.
So I have 3 of them that are growing wild now on my trees, and I can't wait to see them bloom.
Wow, wonderful.
And clustered, like it's like in the open area of the tree.
Right.
Yeah.
And Julian said probably there was a fungus or something in there that germinated the seed.
Yep.
And it just got it going. And it's like a
And when
cluster.
it grows, it's going to be beautiful because it's right in.
It's right in that V.
between, almost like a little nest there.
So I'm super excited about that.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's a fertile garden.
Excited about it.
It can happen. Oh my God, this is. Did you do this?
Yeah, West Palm Beach.
Wow.
That is.
That is such a great idea. That's beautiful. To put him under
I
the palm
always
trees like
loved
that.
his booth because thrives on neglect.
Thrives on neglect.
You don't have to do anything hard.
We all like that. We all know grammatophyllums don't want you to even look at them.
Look at them. Don't touch them.
Sample only. Look at this one.
Beautiful. No, he's got almost every type of ground.
He really does have.
He does.
You know who I haven't seen? Oh,
Frederick?
look, I'm right in front of them.
Well, you haven't seen them because
They're probably home.
home now.
They're probably done.
Getting some rest.
They live close by, so they don't have to.
Tomorrow.
Look how pretty this is.
One of your new fascinations?
My obsession. Look,
This looks like velvet.
look at this.
Yes.
Another spectacular.
This looks like velvet.
Oh, that is pretty.
Is that beautiful? And the one on top is even better.
See,
The
I
sample,
wish
of
I
course.
wish they would show in camera what we see.
I know what we're seeing.
It just doesn't show the
because
same.
you want to just go like this and say, "Oh, it's fuzzy," but
Yeah.
beautiful.
It still looks beautiful, but not
Oh, yeah,
like
but
in person.
Not like in person.
And that
That's
is
why
why you have to.
come here.
I sound like a commercial. Wait, but there's more. More? Yes, more. Don't you have this one?
Yes, I do.
I
but
love it.
Mine has not bloomed. And I moved her to see if that'll work.
Let me show people. Renanthera mona chica. This is one of the smallest Renantheras, right?
Yeah,
It's considered
Mona
one of the
chica.
smallest. Okay. We're doing good on time, 30 minutes. We don't want to go over an hour. So that way people have time to watch it and...
And spring
Mira qué
water.
lindo. Oh, this is spring water?
This is spring water.
Oh,
Yes.
where is he? I want to
He's in there bothering them.
Ooh, look at this.
That is beautiful.
Is that like an epicatlia?
I don't know what it is, but I can look at the name. The name's right over there. I just can't get in there.
No, it's an encyclia. I'm sorry. Sorry, guys. Oh, I see. It has an encyclia phoenicia, which mine right now, you can kind of see it. This is a really, really nice one. I wonder what he's selling this for.
$120.
Ooh, 120.
120.
120.
Get it. One with 20. 120.
Are you trying to?
I can't do it.
Oh my God, that was so. I'm like, is she having a stroke or something?
I was trying to be one of those people. I can't do it.
Oh my
I
God.
can't talk fast enough.
You went
have
there,
a makeup
boo.
on.
I'm like, oh, is she okay? This is the one that
I went to this guy's
that I told it has
Yes.
fragrant. Let me see.
and we even
Yep, smell it.
That is.
They're very light. The
Very
patio,
light,
the paths that have fragrance is usually
Very
very
light.
light. Yeah.
he doesn't,
Is this
unless
the-
the customer buys it and wants to change
No,
it
that one doesn't
over
have
to
These
These
are
are
so cute. It almost looks like a little pillow.
I want one of those.
Like a
How much
pillow.
are those?
These are 45. Oh no, 65. Sorry, my bad. These.
I was gonna say they're usually
This
a lot
is
more.
45.
But these are these frags or paphiopedums?
I know.
I think these are paphiopedums.
I think these are past. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, paphiopedum. What's the name? Armeni. Oh, we just showed that a little while ago. Armenicanum or Acum or whatever. Now I sound like you.
always making a joke that
You know what it is? We're all get drunk now. After.
We've been looking at a lot of orchids.
And these are so pretty. I just love that little-
See, through these videos, you don't see how much we're looking at, but
pedal in because his guitar is all beat
because
up.
we're doing just a quick, 1 hour run, but before and after, we still look at this. How cute.
These are cute. But see, again, the Louis.
He doesn't even use a pick.
There's so many paths. Look at
They
that.
are.
No pick.
Let me tell you, this year must be the
The path here.
yes, because we have seen major.
I'm happy because I'm becoming a path guy. Look, there's more here.
Yeah, we gotta go get the place.
Are these
You know,
Renantheras? Is that what it is?
These are the Mona
at 4
Chicas.
o'clock
Renanthera?
now, they gained the number.
No.
Mona Chica.
Renanthera monachica, so it is the same thing.
Yeah, it's a Mona Chica.
And look at these little yellow ones. They look like the
Those are really cute.
aggregatum, but mini. Or should I say Lindilia?
Lindilia.
Not changing. I'll probably even go to sleep with my clothes on. I'm like you, I didn't drink too much.
Lindilii. Let's do this and then we'll come back here. I don't want to interrupt you. So
Africana.
this is Afri Orchids, which they're one of our favorite people when they come down
for
because
the
they bring
minis, they
such,
bring beautiful
right, the
minis,
minis. They bring such great minis, guys, and such cool stuff. Look at this. Unfortunately, mine didn't do well. I don't know what I did.
Mine, you know what? I have to move mine because mine was doing really good, but now the heat is not. It's not liking the heat.
I think, but they're from Africa.
I know.
Unless they're, you know what? Unless they're elevated. We have to ask if these grow elevated. Because if they are if they're elevated, it's definitely going to be colder.
And if
And it might not do well in the summer heat.
and he has a lot of variety of encyclias too.
Ooh, I like this one. Put the bulb on this.
Yep. And the price is great. He's actually
Ooh,
one.
this is really pretty.
Yeah, that's a pretty big one for $22. That's great.
Right?
Yeah, he's
Great,
also
great
got a
deals.
lot of little encyclias.
How weird is this? This, I believe, this is the flower that they use in RF as their logo.
I think so. Yeah.
That's almost black, Terry.
Yes.
Oh, it's an undulata.
It's an undulata. I have an undulata who has never flowered for me yet. So it's time to move her.
See, that ain't too convincing for me.
No, but it's time to move her. Remember.
Yes, you have to move them.
I haven't moved her. I have to.
You guys that are out there and you keep your orchids outside, sometimes you got to move them because
Well, you know what
things
it
change.
was? When I bought it, they told me make sure it doesn't get a lot of sun.
Got the
And
order.
It
this
doesn't
is
hardly get any sun, so maybe it needs a little more.
Orchid
brightness.
Edos from Hawaii.
I'll teach you a trick.
And they have been a staple.
These are the wicked crosses.
I know, and they're known for that.
Wicked crosses.
They sell you
yes.
these super cool crossers that you will be able to. Look at this thing. That is awesome.
I know.
No puedo tener la música playing in the background because si no me van a poner un. Yeah, I have to get out because the music and this is not being edited, so I can't edit it out. If I leave it there, I'll get a strike. And when you can't edit, how you doing, sir?
Hey, buddy.
Want to say hello? How are you doing?
I'm doing great now that I'm here.
And you, my dear?
Good to see you, sweetheart.
It's party time.
time.
It's
This show is the best of Frank's
Right?
3 shows.
really.
Oh yeah,
I always love the spring show. That's
Well,
my
this is my
favorite. It's
first
a floral
spring.
one,
I've come in November, but I've never come in
and the
spring.
weather
January,
this time of year is just
right?
perfect.
it was 29 degrees one
Really
of the
cold?
mornings last
You
January.
got a smile and it's like
No,
frozen.
I don't do that
Well,
cold.
we were in the greenhouse.
I do
We weren't
60,
out
and
here.
that's it.
We had, I'm in Jacksonville, and we had 30s, high 20s, and it was not a
Look,
pleasant
she's
time.
still here.
I was like wondering where you left. I go, oh, they
Happy
left.
birthday
Thank
to
you.
When's your
Thank you.
birthday?
It literally just passed. It lands on the weekend that we come here, but since they
But-
flipped, it was 5 days
But
ago.
he celebrates it
Belated
all
happy.
April.
Thank you. I
The whole
celebrate all April.
And he tries to
As you
celebrate if he
should.
can the end of March too. Just celebrate. Yes.
In case you missed it.
Just in case you miss it.
All right, guys. So, oh no, lower. It said low power battery.
Well, we have been filming a lot today.
Yeah. I was like, why is it giving me that sign? I wonder if it paused. All right. I don't think so. But anyways, sorry guys, if something looked weird there, my battery thing just said that it had low battery, so I don't know if the film paused and continue. Oh, this is so cute.
I thought, oh my God, I want one.
That is so cute.
Can you imagine that in between
That is
your orchids?
adorable. I love in my greenhouse.
Yeah.
put a couple just hanging around.
And it's got an air plant, so.
Oh my God.
I know. I thought you saw that already.
It's not an orchid, but it could be an orchid type of thing. I don't know. Maybe it is an orchid.
It's an addition to the orchid.
Oh, here we go. Let's just add more insult to injury. Let's keep buying more new stuff.
Wow.
Add more new things. This is beautiful.
These are cactus, you know? You and cactus lately are...
Cactuses.
You're having a thing. Cactuses. Okay.
Say it correctly. It's cactuses.
Cactuses.
I'm kidding, guys. If you're listening to me right now, don't pay attention.
Yeah, we're getting giddy.
We're getting tired. We're getting giddy.
Oh, look, more people.
I know. Well, there's the other half.
I know.
That's why I was like, I'm looking at time and I said, okay, we still have about 30 minutes to cover the other half. So guys, right here, do you recognize this booth?
Of course. OFE. Or OFE.
OFE. This is gorgeous. This is really beautiful.
That is.
I need to get driftwood for my aquarium, but I haven't found the right piece yet. It has to be the right piece.
Yeah.
You know which is the right piece? The free piece. No, I'm just kidding. They're so
Well, you
expensive.
did find one piece that you liked, but it was a little more than you could.
Yeah. They're in the hundreds. Oh, look, Mike.
Hold on.
We're turning this off. Michael! What's up, buddy?
What's up, bro? How are you?
How's everything?
So good to see you. I'm sorry for interrupting.
No, it's okay. This is all sneak peek. There is no
Mike.
Good.
Yeah.
I've met you.
Yeah, sure.
You just don't remember me.
I saw you coming in. I was like, I gotta take my shot.
Got him while he's gone. How's everything? It's good now, right?
Oh yeah, most everything's great. You know, I mean, we all have something going on, whatever. But it's my father's.
What?
But yeah, but life is good, man.
Oh.
Family's good. Wife is good. Kids are good.
The
orchids are good.
The Kaises that you gave me,
Yeah, but I have a few more. This is the end.
I'm gonna show you the blooms.
Oh, cool.
It just bloomed for the first time. It looks just like this. It's beautiful.
Very, very good.
It's a great flower.
That's a testimony to it being able to be grown well in South Florida.
Absolutely.
Well, that's good for us to hear.
And my
Well, that's what
is she lying?
That's what I know. She's singing your praises.
Oh, thank
I'm
you.
just saying, you growing it
You're the
in
man.
Florida. I'm like, don't give it to me.
Yeah, what I found strange,
Yeah.
and you're gonna see it. This cane, are these canes or bulbs? The bulbs. I have one that's this tall. Is that normal?
No way.
Okay, I thought so
Really?
too. It's like double this.
Dude, you got a big one, brother.
Oh.
I mean, hey,
I'm lucky that way.
hey, listen, dude, I understand completely. No, I mean, she's probably right. You're probably Florida growing that really well.
Oh yes, he does.
I can't.
That's awesome.
I can't take a lot of credit because I don't know what I'm doing different.
Yeah.
I just water it and I give it a lot of love, and it's done very well.
Love can go a long way.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
It's giving me 2 of these.
Yeah, 2 new growths that are
Two new
blooming.
growth, and from one of the new growth is where I got the spike. I didn't even get it from the large cane, from the large bulb.
That's pretty much what they do as the new growths come up. They come up in flowers sort of at the same time.
Just like that?
And then
Okay.
that's why all these are in spike and bud.
wow.
This is the end of them. This same cross that you have.
Wow.
Here, let me show you this picture.
Because those are that cross is
Maybe
2
you
award
saw it on
winners,
social
right?
media. Yes, you probably saw on social media. Here's the mother plant, one of the parent plants of this, and the mother. Right here. So this is just last week. This was
Let's show
Friday.
it to our viewers, so they're part of this whole.
Wow.
So this is the Kaisis hybrid from Rust Bolt Looking Glass Orchids, and this is Looking Glass Orchids AMAOS.
That is insane.
This was the grand champion in the 2024 Asheville Orchid Festival, and the runner-up again this year.
So that's one of the parents?
This is one of the parents of this cross.
Okay.
Yes. The other parent, same hybrid, right? Is a mutual friend of ours.
And that's the other one that won an award as well, right?
Correct.
And
the
then
same
you
show.
crossed those 2 award winners.
I didn't, but they did.
it.
Yes. So here's just the flowers on that, right? This is right now, just less than a week ago. So this is blooming like crazy right now. Hundreds
It's such
of flowers.
a beautiful flower.
It's gorgeous.
It stands alone on its own design and the colors, because you look at other orchids and you can't really match this up to any other orchid.
But it's beautiful.
Very beautiful and very different.
Yeah, he grows it really, really well. Big old.
Here's
they go
another
fast.
reason why people need to come here, because you only sell those here, right?
Yes.
You don't sell
Oh
them
yeah,
online?
I just happen to be able to bring some of these because I'm here. So I'm really here to sell the Phalaenopsis.
I
and
know, that's
talk
your thing.
about Phalaenopsis, not Kaisis. I'm no expert on that.
But you know what?
Yeah. So
I got to tell you, this is such an incredible showstopper.
Yeah.
You don't see
Dude, I know,
these.
they
You
drive
don't
me
see
nuts.
these, and
That's why
so
I'm growing a few of them.
so if anybody wants one of these, this is probably the place to get it, because I haven't really seen them like this anywhere, and especially that these are award-winning
Seed-grown plants.
Seed-grown
Yeah.
plants.
Yeah. And they've not been culled through, selected, any of that. The cross is so incredibly consistent. They're all gorgeous. So,
Really,
but
really
this is
beautiful.
the end of what's going to be available. So,
Ooh,
I've
so
got them
that
in
is
two,
it.
I got them in 2 sizes and try to make them as cheap as I could. So, I just,
Do they grow on trees or no? They have to be in moss all the time?
that's how we grow them. But I would imagine that you could grow these like just about it. They're just easy growers. Like they're
this one-
forgiving, right? So like if you let them go dry for a couple weeks, no big deal.
They would do great on
Fall over,
trees.
they look like shit most of the year, the plants. But springtime, showtime, right? That's when we're all fired up.
Yeah.
So that's when like
That's why we're here.
So yeah, so
Great stuff.
like this,
That's a
So
beauty.
that's got 4.
That is beautiful.
That's coming up, and pretty soon this will be blooming. Hopefully on 4 spikes, 4 new growths.
That is
But-
beautiful.
My job.
1 year from now, right? If we were still talking with this plant hanging out right now, the way I see it is this is basically will be double the plant volume by then. So then we're getting close to the picture I just showed you, where
Right.
you got
Yeah.
a lot of flowers going.
And a lot of
every
new
year they
growth.
just double. Yeah,
That's
what-
3 new growth. 4.
4 of them.
4.
Wow.
I know. I gotta get away from here because I
Well,
might leave
anyways.
with one. I might
But yeah.
leave.
It was
with
great
one.
talking to you, Mike. I know I'm going to be seeing you the rest of the week.
Yeah, I didn't mean
Or
to interrupt you.
No, you're not.
no,
I
no.
like that you
And
interrupt.
there's a few more of my plants.
I
over
need
there.
to show the
Yes,
viewers
yeah.
content.
Thank you for what you do. I love
Oh,
what you do, man.
oh, thank you, buddy.
And the way that you do.
Thank you.
Make
I
it
appreciate
fun,
that.
lighthearted. Anyone can get in, and I think we would all agree we're living in a crazy time.
Yes.
So
You need what I always say. We need positive.
We need positive.
Positive. Like,
That's-
that's why when people come with a negative, I'm like, this is not the platform
not
for
for
it. Not for here. I don't feed
we
into
all
that.
Appreciate that.
Thank you, buddy. I appreciate you guys too. That's why I do what I do.
That is beautiful.
It's like I told Terry, if I do this, it exposes it more, and the platform grows even bigger.
Everybody wins.
Everybody wins. It's a win-win for everybody, and I have more shows to go to.
Yes.
My God, look at this. Look at the spikes on that. Who is this? Oh, this is Waldorf. I saw him walking around a little while ago.
Yes, I saw him walking around too.
So this is Waldorf from New York, where my buddy Brian from Brian Loves Orchids always visits. He's so lucky. I always tell him, I'm jelly that you get to go to his nursery.
I know, right?
I'm sure his nursery is like mind-blowing. Oh, here's more of the African, you know, what are these called? I always, Azalea africana. I call it the African one.
Yeah.
Azalea africana.
Africana. I always forget Azalea.
My
but I
God,
remember
Terry,
Africana.
we're so focused on the vendors. Look at the back of this nursery.
Oh, yes.
Look at this.
Look at that.
That is crazy. How many blossoms that one orchid has.
Right?
Oof. And this is Mr. Hangapod, very well known in this platform of plants and orchids. He came up with this amazing idea. It's been shown on home and garden shows, home and garden magazines. He's very,
You can
very
literally put them anywhere, right?
anywhere. And I still have a pack that I haven't opened that I want to put on my trees, because you can put them on your trees as well. And pretty much any pot will hang on there.
Yeah. Well, that's why he has this.
Exactly, to show you, and it holds a lot of weight.
A lot of weight.
My poles and my terrace, that's what holds my my pots. Now on this side, this is Wilson Orchids, another one of our favorite.
Yes.
I love Wilson Orchids because they focus on these crazy, beautiful paths. And the great thing about Wilson Orchids is, number one, price, $20.
Yes.
Number two, size.
And a lot of
And number
times you'll
three?
find blooms. Blooms? Well, spikes, not blooms yet.
Right,
They'll get
spikes. Very nice. Pulcherima. Cerulean. Oh, that,
Oh my God, the Pulcherina.
that's a cerulean. That's the one
And
that... Peloric!
That's my favorite word. You know that, right?
Guys, peloric means that the labellum, which is the lip of the flower, the two petals that are adjacent to the sides will mimic the labellum. So it almost looks like you have three lips.
Yes.
Even though this doesn't look peloric.
It
That to
does
me
not.
doesn't.
It does not. The picture does.
But maybe these are peloric.
Maybe.
Look at these. Oh my God. These are gorgeous.
That almost looks like wow. That
It
is
looks like something we
beautiful.
know, right? I'm
trying to think the ones that I cannot grow because of the heat.
look at the Anaconda Wilson.
That's beautiful.
And look, $20.
And
They have
where is Wilson?
Terrecitas.
Where is he?
Wilson, where are you?
Where are you, Wilson? We need to buy now. No.
The Zabrina. This is also one that
the
I love.
Zabrina's beautiful.
See, this is a good example of peloric. See how the labellum looks like it has three lips around it?
Yep.
That's what a peloric. Funny, this is peloric and it doesn't say peloric.
Yeah.
Hieroglyphica,
That one's really
another one that I love. But yeah, the fact that it has all those blooms, that is a most likely.
yes, right?
So guys, they're still setting up. As you can
They're
see, there's
still.
tables. Tsinghua Orchids is here. AWZ Orchids are here. They also do the hybrids, where they sell you the plant hybridized, and then when it blooms,
Yeah, they sell it bare root.
they sell them
nice,
bare root.
yeah,
Yes, they're all bare root. I love this one. I've seen this one a couple of times, and I thought about buying it. Look at that. It's so,
It is beautiful.
ceruleous.
I know, right?
What is wrong with me today? I'm being so goofy. I think I'm really tired.
And Jaron Greens.
Yeah, guys, you know what time we woke up? Tell them, Terry, what time did we wake up?
Well, I think it was like what, 4:30?
4:30. No, actually it was like 4:10.
I woke up at 3:15.
And we're talking about morning, not afternoon.
Exactly.
And then what did we do? We got on the road.
We got on the road, hit some traffic, but we were happy.
This is really beautiful.
That is beautiful.
Reminds me a little bit of, what is it, Cosmic?
Oh, the Cosmo?
The Cosmo. This is Conjarin. I wonder if it has anything to do with Conjarin green.
Well, honey, I told you it was Conjarin Green.
Oh.
Are you not listening to me? I'm like, look,
Hey,
it's Conjarin
I have an
Green.
excuse. I just said I got up at 4 in the morning.
See, that's proof, guys.
So guys, Conjarin
Conjarin
green is
green is
here.
here.
I love these guys.
Yes.
They're so cool.
They are very
Brother and
supportive,
sister.
nice people.
Yeah, very nice people. And they have some of the most beautiful Vandas. His uncle is the one who crosses the Vandas. But isn't it funny? This time they don't have a lot of Vandas.
No, they have.
They have more bag babies.
Yeah.
They have those Vandas, but they don't have the mini Vandas like these. These are the ones I'm more familiar them bringing, like the tinier Vandas.
Exactly. The
Compacts.
tinier, the compact. Yeah.
Ooh, are I seeing correctly here?
Oh my God, the black magic.
Yes.
Isn't that one that we wanted and they didn't
Yes.
have it? Yes.
This is the Black Magic and it's $35 each. My God, is it expensive? But it's such, they don't have the flower here. I'm gonna ask Sawat where the flower is. It is one of the most beautiful.
Yes, we saw
Hoya
the
flowers.
picture in the other place.
Oh
and
my God,
they
it's really
just
beautiful.
Didn't have any more.
Look, they're flask.
Flasking.
This is a great thing. If you can do this, if you guys can learn how to do flasking, you're paying, let's say, what is this, $80? Do you know how many orchids you have in here? There's like 20, maybe more in each one.
Yeah.
Ooh, look.
Yep.
That is beautiful. What is that one?
I think this one here, it's a Vichy Cognac.
No, Miracophila tibicinus.
Oh,
Oh, it
you're
is a
looking at
tibicinus.
this. Oh,
I had
I
a
thought you were
feeling it
looking at
was,
that.
but it
Yeah.
looks so purple that it's probably from the photo.
From the photo.
All right, guys, I think we're gonna close it up. I would love to take you around here, but I'm gonna leave that for tomorrow.
Exactly.
because it's, you know, if I don't leave something for tomorrow, it's just going to be a repeat of too much of the same.
Yep.
So this is something to look forward to. The next video, it will be the edited video. I will be releasing that when I get back to Miami, and I'll go in depth with the flowers and the name and all that. Love these guys too. They always have great used orchid books,
Yes.
like books that you don't find anywhere. They will have here. You ask them and they may have it here. I've gotten some things from them. Look at this germination. What a great book this is.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Look at that. That's really pretty.
Yeah, those are beautiful.
I like those. Are they selling them? Because I bought a poster from them. They usually have them in these. Yeah, see? You can buy them like this. They're prints.
They're beautiful.
All right, let's go back to the front. Or do you want to just close it here? We don't need to.
No, whatever you want to do.
Yeah, let's do it with my arm. All right, everyone, that is it. The end of this sneak peek. All I can say is, get your butts here ASAP. There's some really extravagant orchids that I haven't even shared with you that I'm seeing all around. And like the gentleman said over outside by the vendors, he said, this is probably the best show that Frank has built, put together. So, and I totally agree. What I've been seeing today, I have not seen ever in the times that I've been coming here for 4 years now. This is absolutely gorgeous. Are you happy to be back?
I am happy to be back.
She missed out last year.
I missed
because
out
you were
last
like,
year. I was, away.
she was in Amsterdam, weren't you?
Yes.
It's a fun place. Anyways, until next time, I am Nelson.
And I'm Teresita.
You've been watching Nature Now, and remember to always
Keep it green.
I'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.